I'm just gonna introduce myself because like I feel like you probably don't know if you're just seeing this video or whatnot. You probably don't know, but I've been trying to do YouTube or just content maybe for like maybe on and off for like 2 or 3 years at this point, but it's been on and off. So now get a spot to sit down so I can get comfortable. The way I wanted to do this video was I'm gonna just start with just introducing myself, because I noticed I keep making videos like I just pick the camera up, start recording, never introduce myself. Nobody watching me probably knows who I am at all. So let's start from there, or like who I am, why, what, just anything. I don't feel like you know anything. You just see me just start posting, and I feel like it was like that from the beginning because of how I started. So first things first, I'm Nine, or Bryce, or however you want to call me, but you know I can either go by Nine or Bryce, you know. And I'm 22 years old, and I think I'm gonna just start what drew me to even having a camera in my face, recording, talking to you guys. So honestly, it started from, I just think I have a lot of ambition, right? And I've been always just trying to find my thing, like been trying and I've been trying to find my thing, and I've identified with my ambition a lot in my, like, as I've been growing, like for the past few years. Like that was my identity. Like the ambition was my identity, which is we'll get to how that plays out. But basically I've been trying to find a way to what I would call quote unquote passionately, or like passionately making money, or having my soul in making money, right? And that was the first problem. And I always keep telling myself, bro, because you don't understand how many videos I've made at this point where I've mentioned money. I don't want to keep talking about money, but I got to talk about it in this video while I'm in the introduction, so you can understand me and maybe where my mind is at. But I don't want to keep talking about money. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why I don't want to keep talking about money is, like I was saying, I identify with my the ambition a lot. Now we keep talking. Let's walk a little bit too. So I was identifying with my ambition. So then when I say that, it means when I was younger, I just thought I always knew I was gonna be some form of entrepreneur, some form of building my own income and building my own platform, or building something that was from my off myself, that would be able to help me, that would help me suffice in life, or create everything around me that I would need in life. I always knew that it was going to be built from a platform or something that I built for myself, right? But the thing with that is, like, it came from a book. Like, it was a book I was reading not too long ago. It's called the 10 Basic Laws of Life to help you live a better life, something like that, right? And in that book, one of the things that stood out to me, because this is where I felt like I was struggling with a lot, it was moderate ambition. I just realized, like, when you don't moderate your ambition, well, think about when you don't moderate anything. But when I didn't moderate my ambition, I was unbalanced, and I was severely, very unbalanced. So it was causing a lot of issues in my life where I couldn't figure out what it was. It was just like, it kind of felt like it was like a void, or like I was missing something within myself, right? So I went through a whole type of a lot of mental shit, like for a few months straight, just trying to figure out like what it is. And you know the craziest thing, it originated from something that had to do with my ambition, which is what brought me here. Because I even had a whole nother, it was the same page, but I used to post trading related things, like day trading, because, you know, on the side, aside of this, I still do day trade, but I took a break from that because I got very submerged into it, because I told you my ambition is like it put me in a place where, an unbalanced place where I didn't really have as much direction as I should. So I dove very deep into trading, and I learned a lot of things, but while me learning a lot of things, it also took a lot of things away from me as far as just like, I guess like emotionally maybe, or spiritually. I don't really know exactly how I would describe it, but I do know that I realized I was unbalanced. And what made me realize I was unbalanced was when I took a break from trading to do other things, to build other things to build other aspects of my life up. And when I did that, that's when all the pieces came crumbling down. Literally, the pieces came crumbling down, and that's when I realized it was all because it was unbalanced ambition. So now I took all those videos down off my page. I rebranded my whole everything. I rebranded all of this because I wanted it to be something real, not based in how to make all this money and how to manifest all this money, and how, which is cool, you know what I'm saying, manifest whatever reality you want. But I don't want to focus on that, because what I realized when focusing on that so much from other people, like trying to just keep looking, because I just was looking for so many things that are outside of myself all around, just hoping I could get an answer to where is this, what's missing, what is this. And then I realized something. I realized that I wasn't at peace, right? And I realized the reason I wasn't on peace. See, look, sun's showing right now. It's basically telling, where is it at? But it's basically telling me like, yeah, get into it. But yeah, I realized it was my peace. I wasn't at peace with none of this shit I was doing. So yeah, it's like, and the reason why I wasn't at peace is because I was trying to find passion and soul meaning in money, which is okay, because money is really, I say this the same thing. I'm gonna say it. This my main thing that I'm gonna say about money, because I really do not want money to be the topic of anything, because that's what I'm on right now. I'm trying to break out of the shackles of that shit. But money is not real, bro. It's a tool. It's energy. I've said that multiple times. You probably haven't seen these videos, so you wouldn't know what I mean. But at this point, I'm tired of saying that shit, because I'm tired of talking about money, bro. As much as I talk with trading and all that stuff, I'm just tired of talking about money. So the real is that money isn't real. It's a tool, and it's more. The only thing that's real about it is the energy that put into it. Cool. But what happens with that is, I always knew that my soul had a deeper purpose than just making a lot of money. I just knew that maybe I was privy to certain information that might help me do that, but I always knew that my goal was, like, even when when my goal was to make a lot of money, it wasn't make a lot of money so I could just be the greediest person in the world. It was really so I can see things, so I can help people, so I can do things with the money, not just hoard it all. So then that's when it made me realize I'm supposed to be helping people. Still, I really still to this day don't know exactly how I'm supposed to be helping people, but I do know that the stuff that I've gone through with trying to figure out my purpose and trying to find enlightenment, just going through enlightenment. I've been going through the process of enlightenment for years at this point, just trying to find something to, I'm very intact with those kind of things, or at least so I thought. So that thing that was missing was literally peace. I was missing peace, and I was trying to find passion and soul purpose in money. So with no peace, trying to find passion and soul in money while also having no peace was just kind of like a clusterfuck of loop that's looping into each other. So that's my why. My why is that I'm doing this to help people. I'm not doing this for money. Money is the byproduct of anything that you're good at, especially if you're helping people. Money is a byproduct, not a goal. It's not the goal, it's a byproduct. And I had to realize that. So that's why I'm doing this. And it took me a while to figure out what video I was going to make, or how I was going to make it, or my structures of my video, or where I was going to record these videos at. I got a camera now. Like, it was so many things that went into that I was just in my head about for a while, like how I was going to bring these videos to you, and then I was just trying to figure out, how am I going to make them unique from other people? And then I realized none of that matters, because I know that I have the message. Like, the message that I have that I'm trying to give to people exactly is what it is. It's simply just my story, my experiences, what I'm going through, what I can help, can bring to somebody that somebody maybe not didn't know, or they can learn from by seeing me go through certain things. Because like I said, this is, to me, I look at this as going to be like a player guide. So I can watch back to this for myself when I get older to see where I was at in certain positions at this age. Like at 22 right now, I can look back at this when I'm 25 and see, oh, okay, that's what I was doing when I was at 20, when I was at 22, and compare the perspectives, just anything, just to be able to document this. That's what this is for. And to help the people that are also saying this and take what they take from saying this. So that's my why. And you feel me? So you know who I am. And yeah, so this is pretty much what I've been trying to do. And another thing, so my take, I want the takeaway from this video to be that don't do shit for the money. Whatever you're doing, unless, first of all, I really hope that the people who are watching this, I hope you're trying to do something that you want to do, like want to do, or that at least working towards something that you want to do, not just, that's not what we're here for. We're here to create our stuff, create things, build things, help people, not sit at behind a desk. So I hope that's not even, or not behind a desk. You get what I mean? No, I'm just playing around. I like to joke a lot. You feel me? But you get what I'm saying, though. I just hope that you're already there. You're already mentally to the understanding that you got bigger. You have something bigger than probably whatever you're doing. If you're not doing what you feel as though is your aligned purpose, or you feel like aligned while doing this, you're probably not doing the right thing. And that's okay, because that's how I was too. I still to this day am trying. I just be trying shit now, because I don't be knowing I don't really fully know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I just been trying shit because I'm like, eventually if I keep trying shit, I'm gonna come across what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's why I'm recording this shit, so you can just kind of see me going through all of this. And but I want the takeaway to be that do not put your passion and heart and soul into money. Put your passion and heart and soul into what you're aligned with, and what your energy is aligned with doing, and your money will be a byproduct of it. 2, stop worrying about I was about to see right there. You see that pause I just took? You know why I just took that pause? Because I was about to say something again about some money. And I already said in the beginning of the video, I'm not trying to keep talking about money. That's what I'm saying. Use me as an example. I am trying to break out of these shackles of money, bro. I'm breaking out of the shackles of this shit. It has too much of a hold on my mind, and it's not doing me any good. And that is exactly the next point I was trying to make. All this money, attention of money that I'm trying to do hasn't even resulted in me having this crazy net worth, or this crazy accumulate this crazy wealth that I never seen before, or had this crazy financial abundance that I could, you feel me? I haven't generated none of that. And that's okay. But it just showed me that all this attention that's being put to money isn't even doing that. So the real way to probably accumulate this is to put my attentions to things that are helping other people, and that are helping things better, and just help, and something like that. And then the money will be a byproduct, or anything else would be a byproduct, not the goal. And it's simply just it's me switching that mentality to even be in that position to think like that. But at the same time, I'm just now shifting my mental now, like past week. Like, this is me, this is real time. Like, this is not no cap. I'm not capping nobody down. I'm not giving nobody no false hope, or no fake ass guru talk. Because I even told myself I wasn't being a guru. Came on here and was talking to people like I'm a guru. Like, what the fuck you know? What do I know that you don't know? I just know my experience, but that's it. But my experience no better than yours, though, because you got experiences too. Everybody live their life how they live. It's different perspectives. There's so many different people in this world, so many different things that happen in this world. Everybody has their own perspective of how they see it. Who am I to tell you that this is right or wrong? What I do know is from my experience that I need to be focusing on my passion in other things, like putting my energy into things that will bring positive outcomes will bring the byproducts that I'm looking for, not chasing the money, because clearly chasing the money ain't even put me where I was supposed to be at. This is me. I'm just merely the player in this game right now, because that's how I look at it. I look at life like a game. It's a game of life, like, and you're just trying to figure out how to play it. You can play it so many different ways. You can make your character look like this, like your character can have on this, like, you feel me? That's what my character got on today. But your character could have on a black sweatsuit, or I don't know. I look at it like GTA in a way. Without, I mean, of course, I mean, if that's your way of life, you know, it could be, that could really be your life, really like GTA, like. But I don't really live like that. Just the way it's free roam, and you can build a life for yourself how you choose to do it. Because your thoughts are however your thoughts, my thoughts, anybody's thoughts, however I'm thinking, that shit's gonna output to my life. So when I was thinking and I was having negative thoughts, and I found myself not having the best thoughts all the time, my life was that was the output of my life. That's how my life looked on the outside. Till one point, at one day, I realized I was having so many negative thoughts. I'm just like, bro, I want to be happy, bro. Like, I told myself this. I said, bro, I just want to be happy. That's all I care about at this point. I don't care about how much money I make. I don't care about how many all these material things, all this fleeting things. All this shit is fleeting. I realized that I said, bro, I just want peace. I want peace and happiness, but not even happiness, because happiness is it's emotion that can fluctuate. It's peace, because if you're at peace, you could be at peace while you're down here. You could be at peace when you're up here. You could be at peace when you're in the middle ground. I'm not saying I'm at full peace right now. That's the thing. I'm not at full peace, but this is where this is the path I'm walking down. I'm walking down a path of peace, and so I can see what comes from really walking down an authentic and genuine path of peace, and see what comes from that. That's all I wanted to say right now. So you just caught a little introduction on myself. You caught an introduction to me. This is me unfiltered. Like, this is how I really am, and this is what we're gonna do. This is what I'm saying. Just call this the Blair Guy 1 or whatever. This is the Player Guide, and this is how I'm doing it. And this is me. But at the same time, the way that I'm bringing this is bigger than me.